again.
Charlie Hibbs.
Robert Reed, hello.
How have you been this week?
I'm fucking dying, as you could probably hear.
I can hear you.
It's been brutal, long week.
Yeah, real long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thanks,
a little
Sean.
bit of LBS.
Appreciate it. Yeah, a little bit of little bitch syndrome.
Yeah, I hate to tell you here, my dear friend, but I have to tell you that you've been diagnosed with a severe case of little bitch syndrome.
Yeah, that's what the doctor said. No, dude, this week has been fucking brutal.
It's been a rough week.
It's been long.
It's nasty.
It's gross.
Cold.
Weather is shit. Wet. Yeah, weather is disgusting out. It's snowing everywhere else. It's snowing
in Fort Polk, Louisiana.
Oh,
my
lovely.
buddy sent me a picture.
Greatest place to be.
Yeah.
Gotta love.
Better than Fayetteville right now.
Yeah, fucking Fayetteville is disgusting. Yeah, I'll tell you that much. We had a lot of people watch the show. More than we thought we did.
My old man watched the show.
Yeah, shout out to Brian. Thanks a lot.
My old man watches the show and he texts me immediately after. Thanks for the support, Dad. He goes, well, that was awkward and painful. I go, shit.
Yeah. Sucker punch right to the gonads.
Thanks for the support there, Father.
It really made me
a man who has never once discouraged me at anything I've ever done. Well, that was awkward and painful.
Hell of a guy. He did make me coffee this morning though, so
great guy.
Can't be too mad at it. Yeah, hell of a guy. Yeah.
Thank you for the feedback.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, a lot of people gave us good feedback to make the show better. Every episode will get better.
Miguel Haugen.
Yeah.
Called us immediately
old Dwayne.
Called us immediately after the show with actual notes.
Physical notes that he wrote down.
He went through play by play.
Yeah.
So shout out to that guy.
Yeah. No, today was a shit show too.
Today was rough.
It took us 30 minutes to cross a parking lot. And that's not an exaggeration. 30 fucking minutes to get across the parking lot.
Skybo.
Fucking unreal, man. The nastiest fucking weather. It's cold and it's fucking raining and cloudy. Why the fuck do you want to be out in that?
Buying these chairs was one of the worst experiences of my life.
Miserable, but god damn it, the chairs.
But the chairs are worth it.
Yeah.
They're nice.
Horrible. I never want to go back to Office
I don't know
Max.
if you can see them in the frame.
Yeah, you can't see them.
Yeah.
They're nice.
Solid $60.
Solid $80 discount on that chair. Yeah, it's really good. No, man, fucking just shit. The fucking flu shot's kicking my ass. I'm just now starting to get my voice back.
Yeah, you're already sounding a little bit better.
Yeah, I'm starting to
hit that vape for the first time. You did.
Yeah, I'm still really ashamed of myself for that one.
Yeah, everybody on my Snapchat story got to see a load of that.
Yeah,
pans over. Charlie just blowing out
just
vape.
Blowing vape.
I'm gay.
I might as well have been. Yeah, with something like that.
Boys.
I sure do. Yeah, we know you do, John.
I like penis.
Fucking. So there's a lot of shit going on right now.
Yeah.
Out in the world.
There's a lot of shit going on just in our own little world.
And that's a lot of new experiences.
A lot of new guys.
Yeah, that's a good one.
We had
a lot of new guys.
So context here.
Yeah.
So I just got my first new guy to my section.
How does that make you feel? You're not the new guy anymore.
Freaking awesome.
It's a good feeling.
I
right?
love it.
Yeah.
I was so tired of being the most junior guy in the mortar section.
Not anymore. Pond scum, no more.
We were pond scum, no more.
That's right.
But no, he only worked 2 days this week because he ended up getting his wisdom teeth removed.
Oh, good for him.
And he's a cool guy. He's just figuring it out like everybody is when they're new.
Yeah.
But it was hilarious to me. So I'm not gonna out anybody here, but
no
a certain guy who we know and we love dearly, did not know who won the American Civil War.
Yeah,
true story.
Right. I remember that. Yeah, that was scary.
We asked our new guy he's Colombian.
Okay,
and he's from Colombia, and English is his second language. So to drive the knife in a little bit harder,
he knew the answer.
Just wait.
Okay.
So to drive the knife in a little bit harder to my buddy who didn't know who won the American Civil War, I asked the new guy, I go, hey man, do you know who won the Civil War? He goes, a civil war is a war between the same country. Like,
yeah.
Do you know who won? He goes, without hesitation, he goes, We did.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Hell of an answer.
Yeah, killing it.
We sure did.
We definitely won.
We also lost that one too. Same time.
Won and lost.
Yeah, that was a really bittersweet victory, I think.
Who won the Civil War?
Yeah, it's hard to say.
We did.
Yeah, that's a great answer.
He was really motivated when
Hell
he
of an
said it
answer.
too. Like he was like trying to like fire us up about it. I was like,
Yeah,
well, one couple 100+ years ago.
this is wild.
Like, not really that stoked about it right now.
Yeah, we had a new guy show up, like brand new, like day one.
Mhm.
You know, because we have a couple of them.
Yeah.
We got a few new guys who showed up, but they've been in and out of the company for the past week, so we kind of seen them. Yesterday we had a guy show up who we hadn't seen all week, and we were already rolling.
Yeah.
You know, we had the new guys just kind of rolling around and just having a good time, and we made one of our new guys who's been there for a little bit, and this new guy just showed up. We made them roll, so they roll. The new guy beats our guy and then gets sent to another company. So the guy shows up, beats one of our guys, and then leaves and just goes to another company.
Just real quick, I'm gonna embarrass you guys.
Yeah,
and
I'm just gonna
leave.
do this.
Just let me come in real quick.
Yeah.
You all suck.
That was great. That was pretty funny.
Off to a different company.
No, they're doing pretty good. It's got to be tough though, man. It's got to be hard being those guys.
Well, I was a new guy all of 2 weeks ago, so I remember
Yeah,
what it was like.
you were also in high school
All
last month.
3 weeks ago. So the way my
Yeah.
military career worked out, 4 weeks ago, graduated high school. 3 weeks ago, graduated airborne. 2 weeks ago, got back from Iraq.
Yep.
Then this last week, got my first new guy. So I'm really moving up in the world quickly.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
on
really
the fast track to success.
You're gonna be a general someday.
God damn it, Gump. You must have an IQ of 250.
It is though, man. It's got to be tough. You know, like everyone right now is so tight knit. You know, from just getting back from deployment. You know, everyone's so close, and everyone's got their badges and all that silly shit.
Yeah.
And then you got you're a new guy showing up to that. Yeah, that's hard on anybody, man.
Yeah.
You know, not even in a matter of what we have and what you don't physically, right? You know, because it's the shit you see. You know, they see your uniform, they see the badges, they see your patch and all that. But if you take that away, like the tight knit, how close everyone is right now.
Right.
It's so hard to just walk in and try to just kind of get accepted. You know, it takes time.
Really
it's fucking brutal, man. These guys I feel bad for them and it's not their fault.
I would hate to be in their situation.
Oh, it's fucking miserable.
Showing up to a unit of guys who just got off of deployment,
just got back,
and you're a brand new private, and you've got nothing but your airborne wings, your good intentions.
Yeah. So, the new Justice League trailer.
How about the new Justice League movie? I went and saw it.
Not the I'm sorry, fuck that up. I meant Avengers. The new Avengers trailer came out this week.
Did it? I haven't seen it.
For the Infinity War.
What are your thoughts?
I liked the first one. There's two of them. There was the Age of Ultron. Yeah, they were both really good. First one I like better than the second one.
I'd say so. I'd say that's fair.
Really good though. No, the third one looks really, really solid. They're bringing a lot of people into it, like a lot of characters.
I watched a video about it was how to watch the Marvel movies in order as far as like storyline goes.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
And it goes like Captain America, Iron Man, so on and so forth, like the way like the story is supposed to be set up.
Yeah,
because Captain America was supposed to be the first one because it was World War II.
Yeah, it was back in the 40s.
And so I'm watching it and like you don't really think about it like as it's happening, but there have been like 10, 11, 12 Marvel movies, something like that.
I think even more than that. I mean,
somewhere in
a lot,
all setting up like this last big movie.
Yes.
And so I'm watching this video and it just keeps listing off different films that were made, right?
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking, I'm like, they took so much time to build up to this big climax.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, over there in the DC universe, they made a couple of terrible movies. Then they go, and Justice League.
Yeah.
Which, let me hit on that.
Was it any good? I never saw it.
I went and saw it, I think it was like a couple days after the last show.
Mm-hmm.
And it was right.
It was all right. I didn't see. I heard mixed reviews.
It was
right. Yeah. I heard mixed reviews, but there was really.
I really wanted it to be good.
I think a lot of people did. I think a lot of people wanted to go and think it was going to be this just kind of like a staple into the DC universe, you know, because the Avengers was so good. Everybody, you watch the Avengers fucking movie, everyone loves it.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people maybe saw the Justice League as kind of a break into that for DC. And everyone that I talked to, there's no gray zone. You either liked it or you fucking hated it. So, but I don't know.
Honestly, I didn't like it. I just really wanted to like it.
It's like rooting for the bad guy.
I wanted it to be good.
Yeah. I
tell you what's the worst part about the way they're doing it. Aquaman's the coolest character.
Oh yeah,
by far.
Yeah.
Nobody else is cooler than Aquaman so far in the
Aquaman's
DC universe.
Shit. They should just make an
Aquaman
movie.
Jared Leto Joker from the Suicide Squad who gets 2 minutes of screen time and half of it's taken up by his horrible laugh. Him going, ah. He's got the word brutal. Damage tattooed on his forehead.
That was a disaster.
We had Heath Ledger, and then we had
Speaking of disaster, James Franco, his new movie's coming out, The Disaster Artist.
I've seen a bunch.
Really want to see
that looks good. He's doing.
I love anything with James Franco.
Yeah, it looks really good. He's doing his portrayal of Tommy Wiseau's movie, The Room. So it looks pretty good. It looks really funny.
I saw that trailer. He's like talking to some old lady. She's like, "How old are you?" I'm 13.
Yeah.
And she goes, "If you're 13, I just turned 14." He goes, "Happy birthday."
Yeah. It's really good. Yeah. Everyone should go check out the trailers for that. So yeah, check out the new Avengers trailer. Looks really good.
Damn, I wish we were sponsored.
And The Disaster Artist looks really good as well. And then if you haven't seen Justice League, I think it's still in theaters. If you want to go check it out and tell us that we're wrong, that we don't. That's shit.
Save your money.
Yeah.
Go see anything else.
I don't know.
Shouts out to Ben Brower for the 3 emojis.
Oh, thanks, Ben. Appreciate the emojis.
What a sweet guy.
Yeah, sure. He's a hell of a guy.
Good guy, great guy.
Good guy, great guy. Yeah, there's a lot of shit, man. The world's a crazy place. California's burning down.
California is burning down.
Before we talk about California, real quick,
what?
I just made $860 on a video game.
So
thank God.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
Proud of you, Johnny.
John, our tech guy,
just to set up a live stream for a podcast.
He played a video game today and won $860, like real money. That's not like Monopoly fucking money. That's real money. You made money for playing a video game. That's a thing, man. We were talking about video games before the show started, right? The mods.
Yeah, tell me about the Grand Theft Auto.
That is such a fucking cash cow, dude. The gaming market, right?
I don't know anything about it.
It is such a
I play a little bit of Madden. I'm content. I played last year's Madden.
It makes so much money. It's billions of dollar industry.
Too lazy.
Yeah.
You tell me I can make money playing video games?
Nah. There's guys who do
Sounds
that.
like too much work.
There are guys who do that. There are like all like the Call of Duty games.
Yeah.
There's
the dudes who play like professional.
Yeah, there's professional gaming. That blows my mind.
I had a kid from my hometown who supposedly, last I heard, he's off like God knows where, just making bank, just roasting fools on Call of Duty.
Good for him.
Just
getting after it.
Double XP or something. I don't know. I'm not a gamer.
Yeah, I don't know. My cousin's a gamer. He's pretty good. Him and his friends, they all get together. And they don't actually get together. That's the thing. There's no real social interaction. It's just like a headset. It's a microphone. You know, like back when I was younger and I first started playing video games, if you wanted to play with your buddy, you had to like go over to his house and you had to haul your whole fucking system over there. Right. And you got to like hook it up to the TV and fucking plug all your little cables in and shit. And then you guys play on the same screen. Yeah, that was how you played with your friend.
Me and my cousin used to go hard on dual screen Halo 1, the campaign.
Dude. Yeah.
We went so hard on that game. We got stuck on the snow level. I remember we took us forever to beat that.
Yeah.
And like that was it. Like there was no like YouTube or anything like that to how do you beat, Halo?
Yeah, like, not like a guide or something.
Yeah, like we just had to figure it out.
Yeah, you just go with it.
And that was months of my childhood.
It's wild.
I'll tell you, one time we were so into it. So I have a younger cousin who's special needs. And when he was real young, he was a real handful to watch and stuff. And you had to really keep an eye on him.
Yeah.
And one time we were supposed to be watching him. And so we had him in the room with us. And we're like, all right, just, hey, hang out, like chilling here. He's like maybe 2 or 3, like old enough that he can like understand, but he's still special needs and he's still, you just got to keep an eye on
he needs attention.
Stay on top of it.
Yeah.
And so he and I are like 8 and 11 or something like that at the time. Like
you and your cousin?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so we're playing this game, just the thing we live for at the ages of 8 and 11.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like we are zoned in to this campaign. And then we're playing. And then all of a sudden we realize we're like, oh.
You guys weren't watching him anymore?
He's not in the room. We're like, oh my God.
That's fucked up.
We lost our baby cousin. And so we ran outside and we start running down the street and we catch him like about
Sorry.
Earthquake, run.
Catch him like a couple hundred feet down the road, talking to a mailman, asking him if he has any food.
And
the mailman is like super perplexed, just like looking around. He's in his diaper. Like he's
oh wow, that's fucked. That's brutal, man.
Yeah.
You guys really dropped the ball on that.
I don't know if we told our his parents.
Probably not. Yeah, I wouldn't tell him either.
Yeah.
I just kind of tucked that under the rug.
There it is.
But
all of like 12 years later.
I'm sure he's doing fine.
Oh,
that experience will live with him forever. That experience will live with that mailman forever too.
Yeah.
He'll never forget the day that a special needs kid ran up to him in a diaper asking him for fucking Twinkies. That'll change his life. But oh man, back to excuse me. Back to the news, man. California. That's some crazy shit right now.
California's on fire.
It's bad. It's like really bad. Like they're worse than usual. People are really fucking freaking out about this
all
one.
around Los Angeles.
Yeah.
People are just bursting into flames.
They're just spontaneously combusting. What'd you say? Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
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 It looks like some Armageddon.
It is. Yeah, it is unwild. Any of you guys haven't seen it, I'm sure by now you have, but if you haven't, go check out pictures or videos of this fucking fire. It's pretty wild.
It's real rough.
I did read today though. Today was a pretty good day for fighting it. They said the weather was cooperative enough so they could really get.
Was it snowing in Los Angeles too?
Yeah,
everywhere
probably.
but Fayetteville.
Yeah, no snow for us. We just get fucking rain and clouds.
Just rain and
just
cold.
Shit. But I guess the weather was good enough where they could fly more aircraft to fight the fire. So over by Ventura, they said they had a really good day of fighting it. I did. Yeah, about family members being over there.
Apparently everybody in our unit got it, but
no, I think it's just part of that kind of system of, hey, do you have someone who might die? Apparently they evacuated a bunch of celebrities too, which who fucking cares about that?
First things first. I saw a video of a guy rescuing a rabbit.
Good for him.
Everybody was losing their mind, and some guy on Twitter was like, "Stop reposting this video of this, like in quotation marks, hero." And then
he was saving a rabbit.
Yeah, he was like super angry that this guy was getting attention for saving a rabbit.
That's stupid. Why?
Yeah, I don't know. But then somebody else quoted his comment and was like, the guy's name was like Jack or something like that.
Jack Mehoff.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Seymour Butts.
Seymour Butts.
Yeah.
Icy Wiener.
Icy Wiener. That's another good one. Yeah.
Somebody quoted
Mike Hunt.
Someone quoted his tweet and just goes, "Shut up!" With like a bunch of S's and H's, just shut up.
That's great. That's awesome, man. Good for that guy though. Good for that bunny.
Yeah.
You know, got some more carrot eating days ahead of him.
I'm proud of him.
Nibbling, doing a little hopping thing. Little carrot nibbling, hopping fuck.
Carrot loving fuck.
You furry fuck. Yeah, man. It's wild though. I don't know how much worse it's gonna get. I don't know if it can get worse. It's pretty fucking bad. But
I feel like, I saw a little bit of footage of it.
No fires here.
Yeah, no fires in Fayetteville.
It's a lot of fucking rain.
I wish there was.
You wish there was rain? There's plenty of fucking rain. Go outside.
I wish there was a fire going on in Fayetteville.
There probably is. I hear fucking fires all day long.
We're already burnt to the ground.
Yeah, the fire has spread from California all the way just to Fayetteville, though. It missed everywhere else.
Yeah,
it just kind of floated through the air.
Everywhere else is either a winter wonderland, hell, or Fayetteville.
Yeah, you have three options right now. You're either on fire, you're having a good time in the snow, or you're just thinking about killing yourself.
Yeah, you're either hanging out with Santa Claus and all the elves, burning in hell, or in
Satan,
or in Fayetteville, which is a weird purgatory.
Yeah, Fayetteville is very much a purgatory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, Fayetteville is located in North Carolina. It's,
Vietnam.
Yeah, we call it Vietnam. It's kind of about towards the center of the state, towards the East Coast. It's about 2 hours from everything. It's a geographical oddity. So not too bad of a place. I suppose it could be worse though.
Sucks.
It could be Lejeune.
Could be. Could
Yeah.
be Polk.
It could be Polk.
Yeah. Could
Yeah.
be Drum. Could be super cold.
It could be. I think I have to go there, by the way.
Why?
Lejeune,
Oh.
for that class.
Yeah.
I'm really pissed about that.
Have fun with that.
Yeah, I'm hoping it doesn't happen though.
Oh well.
I'm hoping it doesn't. We can avoid that silly shit.
I read, I don't know why I just thought of this, but I read an article on the internet that I wanted to bring up.
Okay. What's up?
So you know the organization, the LGBTQ.
Yeah, I can't ever pronounce it right, but yeah, the lesbians and bis and gays. Yeah, got it.
So let me preface this by saying, no problem with gay people.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Nope.
I don't care. I don't care where you put your genitals.
Doesn't matter to
Not
me.
even kind of.
Nope.
But so according to this article, and I don't know how official or legitimate this is, because the article was odd and like weirdly sourced and stuff.
Okay.
But they said that they added a new letter to the acronym, and it's now going to be LGBTQP. And so it's like lesbian, bi, gay, transgender, queer. But now here's where it gets weird.
Okay.
The P is supposed to be for pedo.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah. So I read the article because that's what I said. I was like, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
mean?
What is pedo?
And so
Pedo.
So there's a group of people out there in our country that like to be referred to as pedosexuals.
Okay.
And that pedosexuality is supposed to be called the sexual preference of an adult and a child. Like pedophile.
Like pedophilia.
Exactly. But they want to be referred to as a pedosexual is a pedophile who hasn't broken the law yet. That's what they're.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That's what this article is all about.
That's
They want to be
fucked.
And so, according to this weird article that I read, it's all about they want to be recognized as the same way that gays and lesbians and transgenders are.
Yeah, but none of that is a crime.
Exactly. There's nothing wrong.
Fucking little boys is a crime.
Yeah, and so they want to be recognized as, a sexual minority or what have you.
Okay.
But I have to draw the line here. You know
Someone does.
I don't have any problem with two guys getting married, two women. Like, I don't have any problem with you changing your gender 4 times or
Whatever. Identify as a fucking tree.
Whatever makes you happy, here's the catch, as long as you're not hurting anybody.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't think you can recognize that group of people
if they want to hurt people.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, fucking Timmy down the block doesn't want your fucking cock in his butt.
Like the whole tone of it is like,
sure he doesn't.
The whole tone of it is like, oh, we like kids, but we mean well. Like, I just can't agree with.
Yeah, I like kids too, but that doesn't mean I want to fuck them.
No, that's
that is
I can't
wrong on
I
so
can't
many
accept
levels.
That.
Yeah,
not even a little bit.
And hopefully no one else does. Hopefully, whoever
all the comments and stuff is this
reviews,
huge outburst, this huge outcry.
I can't see how cool. Not only that, but you got to think like, so normal people, right? Normal people are gonna have a problem with it. But I would imagine that the I can't fucking, I literally can't pronounce it. It's too many. LGBTQ. I would imagine that community itself, they're probably pretty pissed about it too. Because they're just trying to do their own thing, right? They're trying to be like, look, we just want to be left alone. We want to be fucking happy and do our thing. And everyone's like, yeah, man, that's fucking cool. We're not hurting anybody. I'm sure that they're probably pretty pissed too, with these guys going like, hey, we want to be recognized with your organization. We also want to touch children.
Yeah. They're like,
yeah.
But so the whole catch, like I'm not agreeing. I'm just here to play devil's advocate for a second. Their whole argument is that, oh, this is just what we like and what we're attracted to, but we haven't done it yet. So it's okay. So recognize us. I'm like, okay, but I can't recognize that without saying, hey, that's not okay. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing I can say about, like, you pervert.
Yeah.
Like I ain't down with kitty fuckers.
Well, that's like if you maybe I'm stretching here, but like if you were to go up to a cop and be like, hey man, I haven't done it yet, but I'm gonna go kill someone. Dude, you're gonna get fucking arrested.
Yeah.
You're gonna get detained.
Yeah.
That's because you have the intent to commit a crime. Like flat out. Like you can't just.
Or it's more like if you went up to a cop and you're just like, hey, I've never murdered someone before, but God, do I want to?
Yeah, I really want
to kill someone.
Now I don't know if like you can get detained for that, because that's just saying you want to do something. And I like, dude, everyone's into weird shit, right? When it comes to your sexual fantasy preference, whatever.
But if you want to come out and be like,
You want to get
I like
recognized?
kids.
Yeah, that's dude. No,
That's
man.
weird.
Look, man.
First and foremost, that's just weird.
Yeah,
Like-
we know you're out there, right?
Mhm.
Everyone knows. I can check my phone and see your fucking red dot next door. We know you guys are fucking out there, but that doesn't mean that you need to get fucking recognized by the rest of the world as an okay group.
Yeah, I
Because
don't.
you're not. That's fucked.
That's I think more than anything, like that's what I have a problem with. It's like I can't put you in the same category with those well-meaning people. You know what I'm saying?
No, fuck
By
that.
the way, Rob, I have to correct you. The Q stands for question.
For what?
For questioning.
Questioning.
Questioning what?
Questioning your sexuality.
So you're not really sure what you want to
Pardon
be?
me.
I mean, like, have you heard of celebrities who raise their kids to be like gender neutral?
Okay.
Whether they're
Okay.
not a boy or a girl.
Yeah.
And that's a whole nother topic.
So questioning. So there's there's transgender, then there's questioning. Like questioning is
lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, questioning,
And
pedo bear.
And pedophiles.
yeah.
so questioning is just like you don't identify as man or woman.
Yeah. You have like pansexuals and all this weird shit. You just don't know what you are yet.
That's weird, man. That is fucking.
I know I'm a guy.
That is weird,
I'm
man.
happy with that.
I'm boring, straight white male.
Yeah, dude.
Shout out to the questions.
Tell you, man. There's some days that are weird though, man.
Forgive my ignorance.
I have some days I come home and I stare at my oven and just go, maybe, you know,
Maybe I'll throw my dog in there.
that might feel right. I don't know.
Man, that gas cap has never looked so good.
Dude,
The Elantra has never
some-
looked so.
some days, man.
Man, that Elantra's looking thick.
Some days that motor just fucking hums me just the right way.
That Elantra's looking real good today.
The Elantra is hot. Your Elantra
Oh.
looks good.
Speaking of the other thing that I wanted to bring up, it's kind of a good segue into this.
About sexual?
Yeah,
Okay.
about all the sexual assault claims and
Yeah, and Hollywood and all that.
yeah, like
Yeah.
everything that's going off right now in the news about like politicians are going down.
Yeah. Did you hear about the newest one
act-
today?
What's that?
A third woman came out and accused Dustin Hoffman, the guy who played Rain Man, and he was in Meet the Fockers.
I don't know why I laugh every time I think of Dustin Hoffman.
Yeah, someone.
But that's not cool.
The third woman came. The dude's like, the funny thing was when I was reading the article, so this woman came out and said that he did it like over 30 years ago. Man, you've been living your
Wait,
fucking life
Okay, wait. So
for 30 years.
here's where I gotta raise the flag. Did what? Like
Just, I don't know, made an advance on her.
generic sexual? Like,
Something.
what
I
is
don't know.
like? Okay, so you've got people claiming they were raped.
Yes, which is bad.
Terrible.
Bad.
But where I have a problem, take for instance, two people get drunk and go home together,
Okay.
and then the next morning wake up with regrets.
Yes.
And then a month later or whatever, the woman decides she was raped.
Okay.
No,
That's wrong.
I can't.
Yeah. Unacceptable.
Provided they both did what they did.
Yeah.
And she never was like, oh, stop, or
Yeah.
provided she gave consent,
And that's-
vice versa.
And that happens a lot.
Yeah, that happens. all the
That
time.
happens a
And then-
lot. Yeah.
If she comes out and claims that she's raped, one, I don't agree with her, and two, I think that's taking away from actual rape victims
Sorry.
and people who are actually assaulted.
Yeah, absolutely. Like real. You
Yeah.
didn't even like the guy you met at the bar and went back to his apartment and
And the other
just
thing too is
actual rape.
if you're going to be polluting the airways with these false claims,
Mhm.
then that takes away from people who might have actually had a bad experience, and then when they want to come forward, people are less likely to believe them and are more
Yeah.
quick to be skeptical.
Well, you got to wonder though, man. You got to wonder, like, do you think some of these people are coming out just because they want attention? Like, oh my God, no one has even heard my name since 1984.
It's 100% someone's done.
I
There's
guarantee
definitely
you.
people who
Yeah.
come out because they want attention.
I just think it's fucked, man. I'm not taking the side of any of these guys because I don't know any of the facts, right? I'm not their
This is
their
all
fucking
hypothetical.
I'm not their lawyers. Maybe some of them are proven, fucking guilty. Maybe guys are gonna come out and be like, yeah, man, I fucking touched her butt. All right, dude. Well, that's sexual harassment, man. If she says she doesn't like it, she doesn't like it, Excuse me. But yeah, like I said,
and then there's
in no way,
Johnny.
yeah, like in no way, is the behavior, condoned. It's absolutely, it's wrong, especially like if it's, a lot of these like Harvey Weinstein, where it started, a guy with a lot of power in that community,
Yeah.
and he's using that power. Like that's fucked, dude. Yeah, that's dirty. you know.
Yeah,
so
you can't do that.
Yeah, and so that's what I'm saying. Like I'm not taking anyone's side, but I also think that there's probably some guys who are catching flack for no fucking reason.
Well,
because you know Louis C.K. didn't call you back the next night, and now you're gonna say that he fucking raped you.
Well, there's two sides to this coin. There's the side where you don't want it to become like the witch hunt side, where it's like everybody's going down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anybody who's ever hit on a girl is going down, and that's sexual assault. It's like, well, why that? Why would you do some shit like that?
Yeah.
So there's the witch hunt side, but then there's also the side that wants to claim like, oh, everybody's just doing this for attention. You know what I mean? It's like, well,
which is very possible.
You can't go too far either way, though. You know what I mean? Because you have to go case by case.
Yeah.
You can't say, well, all these women are coming out because she came out and they just want to reap the benefits. Like, well, you can't say that's all the case, but you also can't say all these men are dirty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when it might not be true.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think that anytime something like that happens, like you've heard of these cases where men go to prison for X amount of time because of false rape accusations.
Sure.
And then it comes out later that it was not true, or the woman admits it, you know?
Yeah.
What's the punishment for her that you just took away, 20 years of some guy's life?
Yeah, he's never getting that back.
One, that's defamation of character. It has to be. At least the way I understand it.
It's lying under oath.
Lying under oath.
Yeah.
There's all these different things. You're ruining that guy's life.
Yeah.
If he has to live, if you're accused in culture, you're guilty.
Yeah, you're done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to out you as.
Think about what if the guy's got a family, man?
Yeah.
This guy could have a family. He could have had a good life, and you just ruin it because you had a bad night.
And now maybe he's in prison, or maybe he's single but has a kid.
Sorry.
And now he is going to prison and he can't support his family.
Yeah. As simple as that.
And you're ruining them because what? Because your feelings were hurt, or because you want settlement money from him?
Yeah. Fuck yourself.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Yeah. I think it's fucked. I think it's all fucked. But it happens. You know?
Yeah. I don't understand why somebody would do that. But on the same time, and this goes without saying, which is why I think we haven't covered it, like fuck rapists. I guess that's the only way I can say it.
It's a great way to put it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fuck those guys.
Yeah.
Well, also girls.
Yeah.
You can absolutely date rape a guy.
Yeah. I don't think that's an argument anymore. I think the days of women can't sexually harass men are over. Yeah, I'd say so.
But I think it still has to be thrown in there that it can totally happen to a guy too.
The biggest factor, and so there's all these people who want to like delude the differences between men and women.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They want to say like, oh, like we're completely equal. It's like, well, we're not. In a lot of ways, we're not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because when I leave the house, I'm 6'4", 190 pounds with a decent amount of martial arts training. I don't worry for my life.
You're a bitch.
Huh?
Continue.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. Yes, sir. I'm sorry, Daddy. But I don't walk around and see like other like average sized guys and like worry for my own safety. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I've talked to several different, girls that I'm friends with and so on, like that's on their mind. And well, it kind of has to be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like they have to think about, in often case, like the way they dress, like what route they take home, not traveling alone, like all these different things. Because then there's the stupid assholes that claim like, oh, well, she shouldn't have been walking down there. And it's like,
she shouldn't have to have a problem but where she's walking though.
It's like it's like, yeah, like one, you shouldn't put yourself in that situation, but two, there shouldn't be that situation.
Yeah.
Period.
I agree.
But so that's why it's always, I won't go so far as to say it's like a women's issue, but it's more, I'd say it affects them more.
Yeah, it really affects them that
and
way.
People don't want to hear that. They want to be like, oh, it's all equal. Like,
no.
It's just as much of a men's issue. It's like, well, yeah, but not really.
And there's a lot of that. There's a lot of that going on, man. You can look at a lot of the, if you really want to get into, the whole equality thing, you can look at our profession for that.
Yeah.
You look at the military, because that's becoming a increasing topic. I mean, with females, not so much, right? But like transgender and all that.
Yeah.
That's becoming a really hot topic issue with the military about whether, because Trump banned it.
I think he kind of just went off the cuff and was just like, no trainees in the military.
Yeah, it's kind of off the rocker.
He just kind of said it, and then everybody freaked out. But then the next day it came out. He was like,
No,
that's not a thing.
Yeah.
Like,
well, no. Then he reinstated it though. He put it back in.
So is it
right now with the ban? Transgenders can't serve. However, people are trying to fight it. So, well, what's going to happen? I don't know. You know, it's no different than women. Women in combat arms, right? That got approved not too long ago. You know, now
I don't agree with that.
So, and that's the thing.
Personally,
a lot of guys don't, right? A lot of, especially guys in our profession, a lot of guys don't agree with that decision.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know where I stand on it. It's not that I'm totally against it or totally for it. I can tell you I'm not totally for it. And people watch this and are going to think, we're sexist and we're assholes. And all right, well, here's how it'll break down. When we have men, right, fit the standard to enlist, whatever, grown fucking men who fail at our job, it doesn't look good for your average, right? That's what we're looking at. Mm-hmm. We're not looking at your 1% of women who are just fucking wired just a little different, who just go, fuck yeah, I want to be
Chris Cyborgs.
Yeah, right. You're not looking at all that. You're looking at your average woman, right? Yeah. And I'm not like identifying, right? I'm not generalizing.
Yeah.
But you got to think, if you can't do the job, then you shouldn't be allowed.
Yeah.
And I think I think
there's a lot of guys right now that can't do
their job. There are a lot of guys who can't do their job. And that's bad, right? If you can't fucking do it, you need to be out, or you need to fucking fix it. But I remember some girl had a conversation with me about it. She brought up, I think it was how I felt about transgenders being in the military, or maybe it was just females. And we were overseas at the time when she was having this conversation with me. And honestly, what I told her then, and I think being deployed and having that conversation is a little different than being stateside.
Yeah.
So over there, I just said, look, as long as that person, whether it's a female or a guy who wants to be a girl, or a girl a guy, or however the fuck you want to break yourself down, if you can perform, right, you can do everything that we're going to ask of you, and not just subpar, not like, yeah, maybe you can put that backpack on, but can you keep walking with it? Can you fucking throw the dude on your shoulder, shit like that? Like, perform to the same standard that we're all held to, right? If you can do that, then I don't have a personal problem with it, as long as you can do the job, right?
Yeah.
So I still think, like, that's still absolutely, I think it should be a criteria. I think if you're going to do the job that we do, there can't be a lower standard. You need to be on the same physical, mental, whatever fucking standard that we're held up to. That's what you need to meet. Now, and that's kind of where
I don't. So I have my own take on this, but I would go so far as to say, if you're gonna have women in combat arms, you need to raise the standard.
For everyone or for them?
For everyone.
Yeah.
Well, for women especially, because their standard is already
lower. Yeah.
But I think you need to have your own, for example, infantry standard.
Okay.
And if you're going to have them in. Now, I'll go ahead and be the bad guy and say, in my own personal opinion, and I'm not saying I'm right or wrong, I'm just saying this is my take on it.
Yeah, it's just your opinion.
I don't think women should be in combat arms.
Okay.
Now,
2 cents on it? Real quick, I'll let you
What's up?
I don't think America's ready to see their little girls come home in a coffin.
That's 100% a factor.
It's a good PR point. They've been seeing their sons come home for fucking years.
It's
years. Hundreds of years.
G.I. Jane comes home.
Yeah, the first time, you see,
So I actually had this very same discussion a couple months ago with a friend of mine. This girl she goes to college, and she was telling me that a friend of hers is I think she's a neuroscience major or something like that.
Oh, good for her.
And in that, killing the game, by the way.
Yeah.
Wicked smart.
My boy's wicked smart.
All my friends have been in Philadelphia. Wicked smart.
Yeah.
But her friend is in, I think neuroscience is the field. And I guess that's a field very dominated by men.
Okay.
And at her level, she was telling me that her friend experiences a lot of sexism and a lot of exclusion because she's a girl. And,
that's ridiculous.
And 100%, that's wrong. Those guys are assholes.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Because that's knowledge. That's not it's not a physical standard.
There's 100%, like, women academically, 100% equal to men, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I see zero argument for it going the other way.
No, I don't either.
There's no reason why I think they should be.
If you do, you're sexist.
Yeah.
You're an asshole.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think that's bullshit that she has to go and deal with that.
Well, she shouldn't.
Or women in any industry like that.
Yeah.
However, in this line of work, and this is where I went the other way.
Yeah, opposite direction.
And I don't consider this being a hypocrite because there's a difference here, and it's a key difference. And a lot of people outside of our line of work, I don't think comprehend it.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, where the consequences of maybe not performing at your neuroscience job, granted, I don't know anything about neuroscientists.
It's something to do with, it's with part of the brain. So
maybe it's something to do with research. Maybe the consequences for an individual level aren't, maybe there's some big ones that I don't know about. I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Could be.
So I admit my ignorance.
It could be, but it's not physical. It costs the company money, maybe something like that. Yeah.
So forgive my ignorance on that, but
sorry.
Instantly, the consequences of not performing in an infantry platoon can be dire and get you, or in my opinion, much worse, your friends killed.
Yeah. Failing them.
Yeah. And I think there's a lot of guys who are let in who don't perform well.
Yeah.
You got
absolutely
your shit bags and your fat bodies. And
it happens. I was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Fucking.
You made a lot of improvements though.
A lot of improvement, because you get to a fucking country where you realize it's not.
I'd rather you be in the gym every day trying to better yourself and maybe not be the biggest PT stud.
Yeah.
Than be subpar, lazy, and never trying to improve yourself. As long as you're trying to get better,
plenty of guys.
That's all I care about.
That's the thing. And
I think that's what matters.
And there's a lot of guys, like I said, I started getting into it while we were over there. But there's a lot of guys who are afraid to go to the gym,
Yeah.
Like a lot of these guys that, I saw that one day, the remedial, right?
Yeah.
You got to think, man, a lot of those guys, because they're not in shape.
Yeah.
They're not. They're physically, like, you can look at them and you can go, yep, you are not in shape. You got to think, they don't go to the gym. They're not guys who go to the gym on their own time or who, go for runs and things like that.
Or even make the effort to control their diet.
And exactly. Diet's a big one, man. That was one of the guys that was there.
It's a chore for them. It's not something they think they need to
do. It was funny to me and my buddy who was there with me. But the guy was there and he gathered all the guys around. He was talking to him and he was talking about fitness. And he goes, he's like, I guarantee you, a lot of you have never had a workout like this. It was a good ball smoker. They were doing a pretty good circuit. But then he's got them around. They're all stretching. And he goes, but the thing to weight loss, he goes, the key to weight loss is diet.
Yeah.
And it was funny because he goes, and there's one big secret. He goes, it's super easy. And he goes, and you guys are not going to like it. And I thought that was kind of funny already because he's already just saying, like, you guys are already shit. And he goes, stop drinking fucking soda. Yeah. He goes, soda is like just absolute shit.
Yeah, it's terrible.
You just watch these guys' faces drop. Like you just told them like the worst fucking news ever. You just told them their dog died and they were just like, oh my God, face dropped. Fucking yeah, because they found out soda is actually bad for you.
I'm so easily influenced. Wow. I had a buddy when I was like 10 years old tell me he knew a kid who had never drank soda before in his life. Okay. And the kid was crazy athletic. That's verbatim the story he told me.
Yeah.
That day I gave up soda.
Yeah.
And
yes.
Okay, so Haugen says great show.
Okay.
And he also wants you to tell them my rape story.
We'll get to that. Oh.
I'm trying to remember which one. Ask him which one.
I think we need to have Haugen.
By the way, thanks for the show. Thanks for the comment about how the show's going. Ask him which rape story.
He should be listening.
Okay, Haugen, which rape story? And I'll absolutely tell it. Just give me a an idea which one.
Real quick.
Yeah, continue. Sorry.
Circle back to
bring it back around. Racetrack. Yes. Yeah, we're still on that. Yes.
Okay, so
we were on physical standards. We kind of branched off.
Yeah, kind of branched off there, but I want to get to the gist of my point. I
Yes,
guess.
yes, please.
So women in other fields and other branches of the military. By the way, my mom, 22 years in the Army. I have no problem with women in the service.
Thanks for your service.
Yeah. Shout out to old Christine. God love her. Little warrior.
Fucking getting after it.
But in our line of work, I don't think women should be in. And there's a myriad of reasons. One, and there's totally women who could do the job.
Absolutely.
I'm not saying that no woman could do the job. There are tons of women who are in better shape than me.
I was going to say, there's females who do the job better than guys who are currently doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Hands down.
Easily.
Yes.
Without a doubt.
Yes.
So, but in general, physically, women are weaker and slower and aren't built as well for the job.
And that's just genetic. That is a scientific. That's not us, you know.
The other thing that I think, especially if you were going to do it the way they are doing it and letting them in, I think it's going to mess with cohesion a lot.
Okay.
I think it's going to add another element and another difficulty that might not be necessary to like an infantry platoon.
Yeah, it's something that no one is used to.
One more thing you have to think about.
Yeah. You got to take a lot of stuff has to change for that to happen.
A lot has to change. And then what if you get one of these girls my age who's 20, raised in this, participation trophy era, who hears some of the stuff that we say at work, you know what I mean? Some of the ridiculous things that we say.
Awful
and
things.
What if she gets her feelings hurt and then it's a whole thing? And then if it
now we're all in trouble.
I say a lot of ridiculous stuff at work. I talk hella shit. What if me, a guy who's never broken a rule, I've done my job, I've never messed up, basically.
Yeah, sure.
And then you could ruin my career because we were joking around with our buddies. One of my favorite parts about my job, by the way,
that. Yes.
Hey, real quick.
What's up?
Shouts out to Luke Hornby for the YouTube subscription.
Thanks a lot, Luke.
Thanks,
Appreciate it. Thanks,
Love
man.
that guy.
All the support we need.
But it could ruin somebody's career.
Absolutely.
And it could
be
that's
catastrophic.
kind of general to say. And
Yes.
I know not all women are like that, so I'm not generalizing.
Yeah.
But it's a factor. The other thing, I believe what Johnny said was very pertinent to the situation. Like, I don't think America culturally is ready for women to come back.
I don't think so. I think what was happening was, I think America was ready for them to be recognized as.
I don't think people understand our job.
No, and
I don't even understand.
I don't know either. That's what I'm not saying. No, they don't understand. I'm saying no, I don't understand. I don't know what It's like that scene from the movie Office Space, where they're like, "What is it that you do here?" And he's just like, "I do nothing." That's pretty much what I feel like every day.
I did
nothing. Yeah. So, but no, that's a thing. I think what it was. I think America was ready for the military to accept that. I think America was ready to hear, you know what? Yes, we're not going to keep you from volunteering. You are absolutely ready you can volunteer. And if you make it, awesome. And a few of them a few women have passed infantry training.
Good on them.
Great. If you have done that, then awesome. You performed and you made it fucking happen. Good for you. But I don't think they have thought into it, I think that's a really good point. We've been watching, men come home for years, fucking dead, coffins.
Since the dawn of time.
Fucking forever. We've been watching these guys come home. I don't think, and I'm not saying it's gotten any better. It's still fucking horrible every time you hear that we fucking lost guys. But I don't know if as a community, people are ready for that newsreel, and it shows some fucking sweet little girl who, let's be honest, I'm not saying that she's a girl. She's a woman. Fuck that. We're fucking kids.
Yeah.
We're fucking young. If someone saw it, they'd be like, oh, poor kid. He's a boy.
I'm all of 14.
Yeah.
Imagine if there's a video out there.
Yeah. And you're watching this woman get fucking.
Think of who we're fighting and what they might do to a woman who gets captured.
Oh my God. Can you imagine
they can do it just as well to men, but
they don't.
I guarantee you it's going to happen if they capture a woman.
Yeah. You just got to think about it.
I don't want to see that.
No. And that's the thing, her fucking parents are going to see it too. So, but I digress.
There's all those factors.
Yeah. It's a lot.
But basically the gist of it is, I think that our job's hard enough as it is. I think we're the best army in the world for a reason. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I agree.
And I think a lot of people who wanted that to change might not understand exactly what they were saying, and they're so pro equal rights that they didn't think about
the big picture. They didn't think of macro.
If you went up to some, not stereotyping, but if you went up to the average college student in UC Berkeley, one of the most liberal campuses in the world,
yes,
and said, "Do you think women should be in combat arms?" They'd probably be like, "Yeah, I think women should have equal rights."
Yeah, they totally.
Well, how much do you know about?
Yeah.
Do you know what an Alice pack is, or just something ridiculous like that?
That's a backpack, by the way. That's one of the packs we use at work for you guys.
So that's my own personal opinion on it. Not saying it's right, not saying anybody else is wrong.
That's all it comes down to is opinion. But staying on track with the physical, because we were talking about physical fitness. You heard about what happened with the Russians, the upcoming Olympics? Yeah. They got fucking banned for doping in Sochi in 2014.
That's what you get for Putin just shooting steroids in your butt.
Yeah. Well, so I guess what got put out though is the IOC, so the International Olympic Committee, who kind of they run the fucking Olympics. They said to Putin, they were like, "Look, man, like we get it. These guys have been. It doesn't necessarily mean everyone, because this is a mass punishment. This is hey man, a lot of you guys did this shit. You're not competing." But I guess what the IOC is going to do is they're going to invite select Russian athletes to let them still compete at the games. However, they have to compete under the Olympic flag, so they don't get to represent Russia.
They're independent athletes.
Yeah, they're allowed to show up as individuals and independent and fly under the Olympic flag, but they're not allowed to show up and represent.
That's fair.
Russia.
Everybody hates Russia nowadays.
I don't know if that's true.
You got. I mean, come on.
I think
like there's no other countries using dope in the Olympics.
Yeah.
Russia just happens to get tagged for it.
Well, that's the thing. There's a lot of tension there. I don't know if hate's a strong word, right? I think a lot of people have really strong opinions of Russia and of President Putin, especially with the whole Trump election and all that. I think a lot of people have really weird views on it, but I don't know if there's really that hostility towards Russia anymore. Russia's kind of just doing their own thing. Russia's just doing their own thing. Now,
I think they should all be shooting up steroids. I want to see the best product possible.
I agree.
Load them up.
I think moderation's for cowards.
Michael Phelps compete in the weightlifting event.
That'd be great.
I want to see everybody. I want to see Barry Bonds back playing for the Giants, hitting home runs. I think baseball is better with steroids.
I agree.
How about that? So would curling. You know what?
Curling on steroids, they would fucking launch the goddamn thing across the field.
I think. Like the shot put and like the javelin and all those things.
They'd kill bystanders in the audience.
They'd be hitting people in the stands.
Yeah, they need to just be killing people,
snorting T-ball right before the event. I say, rules out.
I agree.
You know what? Whoever's willing to do it, whichever country has the best doctors. The U.S. is a modern country. You know what? Screw Guatemala. They ain't winning anything.
Just have one category for no dope and another category for dope.
Yeah, we can have like you can have like doped up games and then non-dope. Right.
I think that's what you should do.
Like the fucking like the United States Taekwondo team is like doing fucking bumps of cocaine before they go out on the mat.
First little bump, then I kick your ass.
Yeah, they just fucking get after it.
I think they should.
Wild.
I think it'd be more entertaining that way.
Oh man, dude.
Rowing,
doped up Olympics.
We would be shattering records.
Crushed. We'd set the goddamn oars on fire.
Jesse Owens. Oh, that's cool. Watch this.
Man. Step aside, Usain Bolt. This guy's on fucking speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usain Bolt or average meth user.
Yeah.
Who's gonna win?
Yeah. Just fucking, oh man. And you could have like, we can make new games.
So what if it ruins their lives?
We can make new games just for the drugs.
Do it for the glory.
We'll have like hole digging for meth. Like we have guys shoot up on meth and then we give them a shovel and we just see who fucking digs faster.
Do cocaine and have Olympic house cleaning contests.
Oh yeah. That'd be a good one. We can give guys, we'll put guys in like a mock apartment building. But the only place they're allowed
glass
windows. Yeah. Yep. The only place they're allowed to look through though is the peephole in their door. We'll shoot them up on fucking crack and tell them to watch the door and just let them freak the fuck out about what's going to happen next.
Keeps it together the best.
Yeah.
That's the winner.
That's the guy.
Somebody promote that man.
Yeah. You just have some guy just fucking freaking, he's like ripping his fucking hair out and shit. Every now and then you'll have like you just have like a mascot, like one of those big fucking mascots just like walk by the door.
Where's Canada?
Yeah, he fucking freaks out.
Just scurrying in the
So he
background.
just
like,
runs away. Oh man,
Canada forfeits.
we should call the
Canada's
IOC.
disqualified.
We should be like, hey man, you guys are really hard on Russia. What if everybody doped up? Drugs everywhere.
Just hey, we need to call the IOC and have them listen to this podcast.
We'll just send it to them. We'll email it.
Hey,
Hey, skip to this part.
Hey, check it out. Just hear me out.
Drugs.
Listen,
It's gonna sound crazy.
I know Russia, they did some bad stuff, but what if
Los drogas.
everybody uses?
Everybody. Then no
Just
one's
have
at
the
fault.
rowing team just
Oh, dude,
jacked to the
just
gills.
traps beyond belief.
I think
Yeah.
I think you should dope up LeBron James and just have him beat everyone in every sport.
That'd be great.
Yeah,
Guy's a monster.
he could beat the like the marathon guys. He doesn't run as fast or as good of a pace, but he can just snap their necks like he's giving an Indian burn to a twig, and just have him
That would hurt.
win
Get
by
splinters.
default. Huh?
Get splinters like that.
Yeah, just
Yeah. Crazy, man.
LeBron James just wins everything for America.
Good for him.
143 gold medals.
God, what a fucking hero.
He's going into other people's
Step aside, Tom Brady.
Other people's swimming lanes and just
Yeah,
drowning them.
he's gone down and back, finished his lap, and he's going back to drown the
With
other
his
swimmers.
big old long arms. He's just holding all the swimmers from other countries under
Yeah.
the water, and he's just standing up
Like,
above, just high enough.
Just
where
got
he
them
can
all
breathe.
in fucking chokeholds. Just taking a breath. Meanwhile, their timers are still going.
Yeah.
They're all in like last
It's
place.
horrible times,
Oh yeah,
but he's winning.
he's winning gold.
Yeah.
But he wins gold almost by default because he damn near cripples all the other people.
Yeah, everybody else is
Like on the sprint,
dead.
the starter gun, he has a real gun. So he just starts
popping
kneecapping people like right before he starts, or he like fucking throws marbles in front of them so they slip.
I'm not mad at it.
I would. Oh man,
I'd pay to see it.
we have some great ideas for the
Pay-per-view
Olympics. Yeah,
Yeah, I think the idea of clean Olympics and roided Olympics.
it should be both.
I
We
really
could just offset it, right? Like 1 year, because it's every 4 years, right?
Mhm.
So we'll do it like, hey, this year, normal Olympics,
Yeah.
whatever. Next year or next 4, doped Olympics.
doped Olympics.
Yeah.
I want to know what the doped up Winter Olympics would be like. Snowboarding on dope, like
I think you're just gonna have like a bunch of like cokeheads and they just be rolling around in the snow, just trying to fucking snort as much as they could, freaking the fuck out.
you got to go back and do all remake Cool Runnings, but with steroids.
Yeah. They go to like fucking push the bobsled and it fucking launches out of their hands because they push it too hard and just fucking courses on its own.
Yeah.
My bad. Look at that. Breaking my
Watch
fucking
out for
mic.
that mic there, buddy.
I'm
Real ouchie there,
I
buddy.
think I'm doing fucking steroids.
Ah.
God damn it.
Yeah, but shout out to Russia doing bad shit.
Yeah, way to go, Russia. Take the Ukraine, whatever you want. We don't care. Crazy.
One other thing I wanted to hit on before we wrap up this little podcast here.
Whatever you want, Robert.
Current event
Yes.
from my actual place of birth,
Arizona.
Mesa, Arizona, the actual town I was born in.
Arizona.
There's that shooting.
Yeah, the
that
cop.
that shot
Yep.
that guy
Yeah.
and killed him.
He fucked him up.
Did you see the video?
I did. Yeah, his body cam.
Yeah.
Yeah, he fucking lit that dude up.
He's telling him like, hey, hands up, hands
Yeah.
behind your back. And he goes, crawl to me, which I'm not a cop.
What kind of tactic is that? For real?
So the idea behind it was, and it was the reason why that guy got shot. The cop told him, he's like, because I guess what happened when the guy first came out of the hotel room, they got him in the hallway. He kept going. His hands kept going towards his waistband.
Yeah.
So they had, hands in the air, all that shit, so they can watch where his fucking hands go. Well, I guess what happened, which the reason why he got shot, was when he was on his knees and the cop was telling him really strictly, he's like, look, I'm going to have you lay down. He goes, your hands will not go lower than your fucking neck. Like, fall on your fucking face if you have to. Break your nose. Well, the cop's not saying all this, but this is what the gist of what the guy should have been thinking. Granted, there's a lot going through your head and you got a fucking gun pointed at you. But what happened was, as the guy fell, like he was falling, hit the ground, and then he started going for his waistband again. The cops lit him the fuck up because they didn't know if he's got a.
I watched the video today.
Because you know if he was going for a gun.
Crawling, one hand's on the ground, the other hand is behind his back.
So
I'm not saying it was just
the way it was
I'm
explained to me
I'm
is
not
when
either. Yeah.
He
Wait.
did get told not to do.
The way it was
Yeah.
explained to me is when he reached back, the cop claims he thought he was going for a weapon, and that's when
Sure.
he shot him.
He very
Well,
well could have been,
but that's
he
the
was
thing.
unarmed,
That's
right?
the yeah.
Yeah,
They
he was
ended up
unarmed.
yeah. So the guy was unarmed. They found that out. The cop was also acquitted. He wasn't charged with the murder.
I got a problem.
So now look, I'm not saying right or wrong. That's not what we do on the show. We'll just tell you about it. You make your own fucking decision, right? We'll just tell you what happened.
You know what? I'm gonna
figure it out.
I'm gonna base all my choices off of what two specialists say.
Yeah.
On their second podcast.
Yeah. I don't get paid very much, and I'm not gonna tell you yes or no. But it's dangerous, man. It's a dangerous fucking world. California's burning down. People are changing their sex. Rain Man is a pedophile. Yeah, shit's bad, man. The cops are killing people, but you know what? We're still here.
But
weather's still shit. We're still getting after
it. The police shooting, though.
Yes.
So the cop was 100% wrong. Shouldn't be a police officer. The guy's a moron.
I wouldn't say 100%, man. I wouldn't say 100%. You gotta think, man. It's tough, man. People are looking for it's dangerous being a cop right now.
No,
it's
hear
tough.
you. I 100% agree.
Can't take chances. I think it's simple. I think if you gotta think about us.
I don't think he handled the situation right.
Yes, I don't. Yeah, I think it could have been handled better. But think about it.
Yeah, it could have been handled better. An unarmed guy got shot.
But think about it. Imagine over when you're deployed, right? Granted, different scenario, different scene.
Yeah.
But think about how many situations you could be in where you could potentially take someone's life who's unarmed because they're not doing what you tell them.
I'll tell you this right now, and a lot of people don't want to bring it up. They don't want to say it. When I was deployed, I would give anything for the slightest chance to cap somebody. A lot of people don't want to say it and they don't want to admit it. I prayed to the ghost of Ronnie James Dio every single day for the chance to pull that trigger. Yeah. I didn't care.
Just cap them.
I was like, just give me a reason.
That's it, man.
I wanted to. And you know what? There's probably some police officers that wanted to.
Yeah.
And want to.
Well,
but I think that guy was in the wrong, and he shouldn't have been acquitted.
Fuck that guy.
You shouldn't be a police officer. And I'm not cop bashing here. I support cops. My father was a police officer for 16 years.
But hitting a guy 5 times with an AR at point blank is a little excessive.
A little bit.
But hey, you know what? It is what it is. It's time to wrap this shit up.
I think it is.
It is. It is a lot better, I think.
Yeah, I think all the problems in the world, I think you just figure it out.
I think you figure it the fuck out.
Hey.
Yeah.
And that's the show.
That's the name of the show. That is the name of the show.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Comment, subscribe, all of those things.
See you dirty bitches later.
Figure it out.
We're out.